everyone, Linda here, the scrapbooking photographer. Welcome to my craft room. This is a different kind of video for me as I join in on the hop where some of us reflect on 2023 and reveal some plans and goals for 2024. But first, I thought I'd just give you a quick look around my area. As you can see behind me is my craft area, and this is where I generally film, in this corner here. Over there is my computer and where I do some photography type things, and then coming back over this way is my cricket machine, and then we can go around and show you the view outside, which isn't too bad. So this hop has been organised by Jennifer, also known as Kay's mum, and she's given us a few questions to answer. This is the end of my first full year as a YouTube creative, and boy, what a year it's been. I've discovered a whole other community of like-minded people, incredible support and encouragement from people who have been doing it a lot longer than I have. I've learnt heaps of new techniques and got loads of pages done for my albums. This morning I made up some piles. I'm not sure if you can see them. This is for various yearly annual albums. There's a few for my photography album, some for my Christmas album, some for my heritage album, and the beginnings of an album for me. So I'm really stoked with what I've achieved this year. So to answer questions that Jennifer has posed to us, number one, favourite project of the year. Well, that's a toughie to start with. Even if I'm a bit nervous when I start something, I generally end up liking it when I'm finished it. And I've tried a lot of new techniques this year, and I used to introduce myself as being new to mixed media, but somebody said to me the other day that I can't keep saying that because I've been doing it for a year now. So that's been something that I've really enjoyed learning. We've had a couple of highlights throughout the year. One was the Topsy-Turvy Christmas, where we were paired with somebody on the other side of the world. I got paired with Christine Steele-Harden from Scrapping Harden, and I got some of her winter Christmas photos to scrapbook, and she got some of my summer ones. So that was cool fun. The other one that I really enjoyed was the Thankful Thursdays, and thank you to Sandy Reversky for organising that hop during November. I think if I narrow it down to pages, my favourite page this year would have to be Morty. I love the texture in this and the stenciling, and it's one of those pages that just fell together. So that would be my favourite one this year. Question number 2, crafty lessons learned. Well, Morty strikes again there, because I have learnt that if I've got mixed media or texture or something that needs to dry overnight, I also need to cover that with a food cover, because otherwise Morty thinks it's somewhere where he can lie and sleep for the night. I've also learned that planning is really important. So the times I leave things till the last minute is when something will inevitably go wrong. The internet will go down, or the power will go out, or the neighbours will decide to mow their lawn just when I need to do a voiceover. So that leads me to my biggest blunder / flop / fail, which wasn't so much in the end. It did come right, but I did load a video with the wrong cover page, got completely confused with that, couldn't get it onto the playlist, because everything was left till the last minute. So there's another lesson that I've learned, to be a little bit more organised and work in advance of what needs to go on YouTube. Okay, my new favourite technique is mixed media, as I mentioned before. I just love the textures and the stenciling and the distress oxides and the bleeding and all the different things that we can do with mixed media. Love it all. But the technique that I have found the most valuable to learn is using the plastic bag on the page, just to smoosh the ink around as a background. So simple, yet so effective. I love the collaboration seen on the 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life. Oh, and I love the challenges set by soul scrappers each month. And I've also enjoyed the sketches that come in the Creative Scrapbook Magazine Sketchy group. And I'll put links to all of those groups in the description below in case you want to join us in 2024. Okay, the next question is, has my scrapbooking changed at all this year? Well, yes it has. Not least because I'm getting a lot more done, but secondly I've introduced a lot more mixed media and a lot more background work into a page before I put the photo on. And it's either, sometimes I'm doing just one photo, which I would never have done in the past, and I'm also using a variety of different sizes, square photos and smaller photos. I've often gone bigger to 10 by 8s or 12 by 8s, but this year I have used some 3 by 3s, 2 by 2s even, and some 3 by 4s. So just working out what's best for the page and incorporating lots of different techniques. So, and taking my time. Now, of course, you taking the inspiration from a hop or a particular project that we're doing on YouTube has helped me to be a little bit more adventurous with my scrapbooking, and I'm really thankful for that. Okay, question number 6 was something that we've achieved off the goals of 2023. So on the top of this pile, I have the page I did with my goals for 2023. So let's have a look and see how I did. Number 1 was to start an album for my photographs that I take from the photographer part of the scrapbooking photographer. And yes, I have done that. It's not nearly as far along as I would have liked, but it has begun. That's a tick. This one here was to plan to load 6 videos a month onto YouTube. Well, I think I've done that. I need to go back and check the numbers, but it has increased over the year. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's gone anyway. My subscribers are just over 310 now, so I'm hoping in 2024 to reach 500 or more. So if you haven't subscribed yet, tick that button. Okay, I also wanted to learn about design space because I got a Cricut for my birthday in January last year, or this year. And I have done an awful lot on the Cricut, so I'm really happy with the progress there, so that would be a tick. And my book of me, I wanted it half done by the time I turn 60, which is next January, and thought I might get my 0 to 10 years done this year. Well, not quite, but I have made a start. And this last one here was to swim. I'm very aware that when you scrapbook you're sitting down a lot of the time, and I need to move more. So I didn't quite stick to my goal of swimming all year, but it will be back on the list this year as a goal. The other album that I'd really like to get moving on is the rest of my safari album from my trip in 2019. So watch out for those photos coming through this year. I've made a start, but I need to finish it. So there's a few projects that need to be finished, as we all have. So that's on my list for this year. As a close to my heart maker, I have new papers and stamps every 2 months, which I need to portray and make the most of. I do have customers in New Zealand in different areas. Some of them are quite remote and some of them are far away, so I don't see them very often to be able to show them things. So YouTube is a great way to be able to connect with those people and show them how to use some of the new products and some different suggestions and ideas. So I'll carry on doing that this year, as well as bringing in a little bit more card making. I will be introducing more of that into my videos this coming year to help reach those people that are out there and want to know more about it with the close to my heart products. So as I mentioned at the start, I have found a whole new community of people in this YouTube environment. A huge thanks to Mel from Mel W Scrapbooking for her continued support, encouragement and friendship. Also to Tara, the paper snob, who walked me through the intricacies of getting my videos loaded onto a playlist. She was very patient with me while I figured out how to work my device. So many thanks for that, Tara. Others that I have enjoyed meeting along the way include Cassandra from Crazy Craft Obsession. She organised a Rainbow Magic Hop throughout the year. Brianna from My Life on Paper, who organises the Christmas monthly hop and also the Stamping Like It's Hot. And finally, I need to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. If you've subscribed to my channel, thank you for that as well. If not, maybe this is the year. I look forward to bringing more tutorials and process videos to you next year, and really look forward to having you part of this paper crafting journey. Happy New Year everyone, and happy crafting!